Hi everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. So today is the day 4 of my English speaking practice. In today's video, I will tell you that who told me that Neetu you should learn this language, because in every story there is some in every story in every thing there is some story in back, right? So I will tell you in my story that how I starting loving this language. When I was in my school time, I got 3 months holiday. Like in 10th, I gave to my 10th class exam, and I just entered into 11, and at the time I got 3 months holiday. After that I was doing time pass. Nothing I am doing, I'm just eating, sleeping in the afternoon. After that I'm going in the park, and after that I am eating. I was doing time pass. At a time, one day my mother comes to me and she said to me, Neetu, you have 3 months holiday, that why are you wasting your time? That will be good, then you will start learn something new. Either you can go for the stretching part, or you can go for the English speaking part. Because in your home, in my home, there is a one girl who is also learning this language, and she was good at in study. So my mother told me, and I said okay, I'll go for the English speaking, not in stitching part, because at that time stitching is very bad for me. Then I went it to English spoken classes. No, then I contact to that girl and I said, hi Divya, and I really wanted to start a English speaking journey, so can you go? I will go with you in your institute. So she said, yeah, definitely you can go with me. So I go with her. I went with her, and then how I start, and then I when I it was my first day. I went there. So already there is some new batches has started, and I just get admitted in that. And slowly I love the way how they are teaching, because in my institute at that time Hindi was not available in that. If you will speak in Hindi language, if and any tutor listen that you are speaking Hindi, so they will punish you, or they will give you some kind of punishment. Okay, so very slow. If you have any emergency at the time you can speak, otherwise try to convey that sentences in an English. So that was the best thing about in that institute. Okay, then I went it there, and then I starting loving with this language. And me and my friend, she loved there. And after that I have completed my 3 months speaking part at there. And they never forced me to do work, like you have to go, you have to come with the work. Only they are doing one thing, just work on the grammar portion, not too much, but yeah, little bit. Okay, so I went there and I start loving with this language. And whenever my senior he was speaking this language, at the time I love to watch him. And one day I asked to her, sir, I really like it when you are speaking this language. Tell me that how can I speak like you? Because he speaks like how I am speaking Hindi language, like I am good at in Hindi. I 24/7 I can speak in Hindi. So that's how he can speak in English. And I was so totally surprised that even in a day he is not using Hindi. How it's possible? So that was attract to me with this language. So then I started, okay, I will learn it, I will improve my English. After 3 months later, you know what it's happened to me. Like already I entered in 11th class, so I have to take tuition classes. Then I said to my father that I want to take tuition classes, or together I want to take my English spoken classes also. So my father said to me that you have to lose one tuition. If you really want to go your English classes, then try to forget about your economics classes. and at that time economics was very hard for me, and then I took this decision and I never go to my tuition classes. After in 11th, 12th, then I never got to chance to go again in there. And after that I just had our news that the institute was closed by that senior. I don't know why that institute was closed there. And after 12th, then after my graduation I did ITI. Then I never got this opportunity to go there to learn this, and I never thought that why should I go there, and in my home there is also not fluency environment. So then I never pushed to myself, and then I sit alone. When I got married and I saw so many videos on the social media, and I realized also, because in my family there is a one boy, he is going, actually he is going a very high school to learn this language, to teach, to study. And when my sister-in-law, she go with him for his PTM, and all the teachers, she is speaking in English. At that time she feels embarrassed, and then she come to me and she told me that story, that Neetu, in today's time English is really really important. Anyhow I have to learn this language. And at that time my son was 1.5 years old, and then I got again interest in that language. Then I watch lots of video on social media, and that's how I motivate to myself, and then I start connecting to the people. Okay, so now there is also a story, that's how I connected with that. So motto of telling you this story is, if you have any interest, go with the flow, because when you have interest, now you never feel bored. I listen up now, I just get up and I just wake up, and my son is sleeping, and I'm just telling you this story because I have this passion that anyhow I have to speak 21 days, because I took challenge, and the same time I have to upload my video. Okay, so bye bye guys. If you really have passion to speak this language, go with the flow. Never thought about grammar, vocabulary, not now, just try to speak it. When you will try to speak it, then this language will tell you, okay, here where you have to work. Okay, so now that's all I'm doing to improve my English. So bye bye, let's meet in another video. And guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel, because I love to make more video, and really I want your support right now, because in April I took some challenges that anyhow I have to complete that much watch hours for in my channel. Okay, so bye bye, let's meet in another video.